Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So New Mexico State's offense takes the field to start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So Kennesaw State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Puts it out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Slips a tackle. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendricks. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Rivers. That's caught, it's Parker. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain. A completion, but not quite enough for the 1st down. 3rd down coming for this offense. Looking to throw for it. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And first down for the offense.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Rivers. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Now they'll run the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Hendricks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert 3rd down, not only do you convert 3rd and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, 1st and goal. Wow.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Ohio State.
Complete to the left.
Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for space. It's Diggs. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick completion on the out. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback on the keeper. Creates a little space. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Fitted in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It'll be a draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Parker. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Time to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Got it in the middle, it's Pride. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle, it's Pride. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They're working that left side. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hendricks. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And he gets to the line and spikes it, very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
And the Aggies will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Here comes the heat. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Looking for a man, it's Rivers. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Parker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Off play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last 2 drives now. Trailing here in the second half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on 3rd down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
Oh, he's got some space. punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line.
Touchdown, New Mexico State. They take the lead with the 6.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Running into the open space. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Finds us back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Hands it off. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They go to the draw. Makes one man miss. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Back to pass, it's Rivers. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Makes his man miss. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Pride. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. Still on his feet at the 45.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. He's looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Line getting set on second down. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. To throw, it's Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Got a man, it's Pride. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Buys a little extra time. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. New Mexico State now working from the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Motion from the wideout. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rush is on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Wants to throw. It's Rivers. Makes the catch. It's Diggs. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about